Keep it 100.
I'm with you.
And then that's when I started to get pissed off with a lot of things, because I had found out that I can't even have a genuine connection with anybody, because what they're trying to do is they trying to keep their people on so they can all make it to the end. But in order to do that, they had to get rid of that person every week, get rid of that person. We had to, oh, and guess what? If we eliminate Walter, Sabrina doesn't have any more connections. So guess what? If Walter's gone, then Sabrina will probably have to self-eliminate. If we get rid of Dante, then guess what? Aisha's going to have to go. Everything was freaking calculated. Period. And that's the truth. And trust me, I got a whole bunch of other castmates that'll come up and stand behind me. And I'm sure it'll be only a small group that'll say I'm lying.
Is this why you said that at the reunion you would take? I think you was going to take off your shoes or whatever. I can't remember what the comment was.
Let me tell you something. The issues and the drama that we've had to go through with some of the women on this cast, on and off camera, is so messed up. So messed up. You know what I mean? And that's why I feel some type of way about saying some of these things, because it's hard for me to justify some of them, because honestly, it didn't happen on camera. It happened behind the scenes. You know what I mean? Just like with the Zadia situation, she treated people like, how can you not say that you ain't treat people like that? Like, everybody saw you. You put your hands on one of our kings, first of all. Okay? You call out Isha, you bash her and talk trash about her and call her names. Okay? You showed this negativity throughout, after maybe episode 5. You showed this negative behavior. Okay? Then after that, she still portrayed it. And I said that in another interview that I did with Crystal Jordan. Yeah. Like, I looked at her and I'm like, this is such a beautiful woman, but her attitude freaking sucks. But it doesn't take away the fact that she's beautiful. Her body is amazing. You know what I'm saying? She has a great smile. It doesn't take away. None of that stuff takes away from it. I'm going to always feel those things, but I'm not going to downplay her actions and her role in this. And I want to say the show was the show, and I wanted to leave that show stuff and still be able to speak my truth and the truth about everybody without no hard feelings. But guess what? It's the truth. And if you acted ugly towards me, if you did ugly things towards me on the show, just because I might be like, dang, okay, like the show is gone, whatever, like no hard feelings, let's move on. It still don't change the facts that you did some F-girl stuff to me. Okay? But I'm woman and big enough to say, let's move on from it. But if you still gonna keep doing F-girl stuff, I'ma still feel some type of way. Because a lot of stuff happened even after the show, when they all got together and did things, which Zadia did, and that's why I feel the way about her, because she still kept acting like a bully. Don't kick my friend. Don't talk crap about my friend. Don't be hostile with my friend when you having conversations about them. Don't go in people's faces and do this. Don't show up at places where you're not invited to start controversy. Don't do those things. Because when you do those things to my friends that I'm still cool with, my other castmates, I'm going to have a problem with you too.
That's true.
You can't just keep walking around here being ugly and nasty and mean and think that we supposed to all just be like, oh, no. I thought what happened on the show is what happened on the show, and that was done. No, after the show, you still out here acting like an ass. So I got a problem with it. Because now you attacking and doing stuff and putting your hands on my friends even after the show. And I'm not saying she out here putting her hands. I'm just saying it was a situation where one of the castmates had a party at her house and she kicked a girl, and the other castmate, which is my friend, and they were like, you know, you kicked her. And she was like, oh, her who? And y'all all in the same house. But guess what? Like I said, that's not for me to talk about. I'm going to say it because it bothered me, and that's my friend.
The damn.
But I'm sure you can get them on and they'll come on, and you might even hear about it. I don't know, because it's not my story, but it's my friend, and it made me upset. And you asked me about it, and I'm telling you about it, and I'm talking about it. I'm not gonna do that. No, I'm done, man.
Was it
I'm
a
done with that.
kick? I just got to clarify. Was it a kick, or are you saying
Well,
kick
I
as
don't know. Something
metaphorical?
about she crossed her legs and she accidentally
There was
so
physical
from
contact, basically.
right, exactly.
Okay.
And she kicked her leg. So yeah, so you know what? Because you know what? So it was a situation where Libba had a party at her house.
Okay.
They all went there. I don't know if it was Halloween or Christmas or whatever the case. So Carrie was there, Zadia was there, and some other people were there. Some of the guys were there. It was a situation where it was a party where they were just all getting together that Libba wanted to have at her home. God bless Libba, because she's such a sweetheart. Okay. So they were all sitting on the couch. Carrie's my friend. I love Carrie. I will always love Carrie. She's such a sweetheart. Okay. So something about how Zadia was on the couch, she crossed her legs or something, and she kicked Carrie. And Carrie was like, ow, or whatever the case may be. You can talk to Carrie. She'll tell you the story. Okay.
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't know all the details because I feel some type of way I'm even telling this story because I wasn't
Awesome.
there. But guess what? I'm going to tell it.
I
Okay.
understand, baby. Hey,
Okay.
continue.
So
Go ahead.
anyway, so she crossed her legs. She kicked Carrie. Carrie was like, ow. And somebody was like on the couch because it was like Zadia, somebody, Carrie, I don't know. And then somebody, I don't know. All I know is somebody on the couch looked at Zadia and goes, you know, you just kicked Carrie. And she goes, oh, Carrie who? You see what I'm saying? That's the kind of energy that I'm talking about. But then don't nobody want to take accountability for their actions. But then want to get upset when people call them out on their shit. That's the problem that I have. Those are issues that I have. You can't be out here playing the victim, but then when you get called out, you want to act like, you know what I'm saying? Come on now. The villain, excuse me, and then act like the victim. You can't do that. And it's so many more situations. Like, it's just, I'm just done. I'm done with them. I'm done with this crap. I'm done with it. Like, for real. I did this interview with you because I want to do this interview. And it's a couple of other interviews that I'm going to do because I told you guys that I would do them. But after that, man, I'm done. Because I'm honestly tired of freaking talking about it. Because it's crazy. And it's so negative. And it always gets me to this point. People be like, pipe down, pipe down. No, I'm not. Because that's a bully. And it triggers me.
I'm with you.
Because it's not right. Just don't treat people like that and then try to manipulate the situations and act like it's one way when it's not. What do you mean? No.